Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Dingoes and Dice.
Aloha, amigos.
Hello.
Joined by
To
my
our
lovely
newcomers,
friends.
welcome. To our old hands, welcome back.
Woo woo.
Eventually, we'll find an opening line that sticks.
Yeah, I'm very good with introducing.
And she's already drinking. God damn it, Rufus. Way too early to be getting drunk.
Not really, it's 3 o'clock in the
Goddamn
afternoon.
alcoholic.
It's beer o'clock.
Hey, 5 o'clock was 6 hours ago for me.
Well, there you go. Doesn't need any encouragement. She's already alcoholic.
Drunken druid. Woo.
Man, those are so much fun to play.
At least it's not a drunken wild magic sorcerer.
People say, they say the term drunk as a skunk. With druids, you can actually be drunk as a skunk.
Oh,
Shall we
God.
do a quick reintroduction for anyone that's new joining us?
Sure.
And a rundown of what happened last time.
Yeah, well, I guess firstly I introduce myself, Larissa, obviously. I am Natasha, our druid, who is very deadly with her staff. And next is...
Oh, and that would be me. I
No,
am
it's not.
Tani, and I am unconscious.
It's Kitten.
And I am Rathina, and I am the blood-crazed maniac that's sniping from a prone position.
I'm Crystal, I burn things, and I summon someone to help us.
Woo.
Because we need the help.
Yeah, that's a good segue into what happened last time.
I'm Crimson, I'm the DM, and I run this show.
Yup.
Or at least I like to
You-
think that I do, and then it goes way out of hand.
You run the circus.
I'm not the ring leader, I'm just a ring juggler.
You're the one to blame.
Pot kettle black, Tiny.
I am offended.
Okay.
So yeah, last time we were almost all dead. And
Almost, yes.
Crystal prayed to the gods and summoned someone to help us. Woo.
Someone she knows, because she was freaking out. I
Oh,
believe her last word.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I believe her last word was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yes.
Direct quote for the article.
That is,
You heard it here first.
My ears.
at least it was better than my last words before I started going crazy.
Gurgle, gurgle. Is that with one R or four?
3. But you accent the last one.
Ah, so it's gurgly. It's gurgle. Alright.
Oh, music stopped.
Yep.
Uh-oh,
Get into
just
it.
get real. Don't like it when the music stops. Means bad things are about to happen.
Bad
Or
things
good
were
things.
already happening. But anyways.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I
So,
like this song.
yes. So,
Ah.
when last we left off, Crystal had prayed for assistance. Nana had just gotten knocked down. Tobias was stabilized, but still unconscious. Ravina managed to recover, and in a fit of rage, the blood clouding her mind and judgment, she started sniping down enemies from her prone position, just reveling in the bloodlust in the combat. And as Crystal turned and saw an ambushed drake about to attack her, something bright flew in from the side and pierced the drake in front of her as it was about to snap her. And turning over, she saw a familiar face clad in bright, shining silvery armor, with long, flowing red hair and a silver eye peeking out from beneath of it, holding a scythe in one hand and a sword in the other, telling her to arise, for her time had not yet come. And in retaliation, the ambushed drake backs away from Crystal, rearing towards its new enemy. It's going to attempt to charge him.
It was very dramatic.
So,
I was trying to
let's
say
see
it,
if he, let's see what he can do here. Does not hit. Manages to just pang off the armor. Alright, that will bring us to Rathina. From her prone position.
From my prone position, I go and attack this one here. This cultist.
Alright.
I am going to hit with Eldritch Blast.
Well, you're going to roll for it.
Yep,
You are rolling with disadvantage because you are prone.
I know. It didn't stop me before.
Mm-hmm.
Though this time
Just
it's
reminding you.
fair enough. And that's all I can do at the moment.
Yeah. It goes wide. It just kind of whacks into the side of the building.
So, my guy's just asleep for now.
I was about to.
That's pretty accurate.
I was about to say it was Elias' turn, but he's all.
So, my guy's snoring and thinking of naked ladies. And that will end my turn, I suppose.
Wondrous use of an action.
Is there something I can do or not?
Not at the moment, no.
Alright, well then
muttering-
I will just sit here and snore.
Yeah. Again, wondrous use of an action. So,
Yes.
now we get to this mysterious figure's turn.
Woo.
With a quick glance at the cleric who is staring at him teary-eyed, he surveys the other three people on the ground, one of which is conscious and just blood seeping from the mouth, blasting at people. Then turns back to the Drake in front of him. Sheathes his sword and just whirls the scythe over his head and goes down for an attack at it. That is a hit.
Woo!
And now that that's done, let's set the music back up because it just got really quiet.
It did.
That's, the crickets are chirping.
Only some.
For 13 points of slashing damage. Yeah, he just as the embodiment of the scythe, as the embodiment of death, he enacts it and just severs the thing's head in one fell swoop. It is not getting up from that. And then moves closer, eyeing the kobold closest to him, who, seeing what just happened to that ambush Drake and the change in tone, decides to run away.
Don't blame it. So it's my turn?
No. Yeah, I think.
Oh, well, it's Crystal's, sorry.
Crystal.
Can I move closer to the kobold?
Crimson.
Uh-oh, our DM's dead again.
Not again!
Possibly. He's still in the Discord, but yeah, he's gone dead quiet.
I blame Larissa. It's Larissa's fault.
My
That
fault.
DM again.
Already technical difficulties. Way to start. Thanks, Discord. All right, Crystal. Another friend of yours has arrived.
Can I go after the kobold?
You could if you would like to.
I would like to.
You're just gonna chase him down?
Yeah, because I don't think I can fire my crossbow from that far away.
Yeah, you can. You've got the range. The short range on a crossbow is 80 feet. The long is 320.
Jeepers.
Oh, then I'll just stay there and fire.
Alright, you fire your crossbow. Okay.
There's no one really in front of it besides Tiny on the ground.
Please don't.
Yeah,
miss.
Tiny's not gonna pose much of a hindrance. He's like flat on his back.
No more than blocking the shin.
Goddamn.
That'll hit.
Woo!
Reports of piercing damage. Yeah, you pierce him in the leg. He's still standing, but he's looking pretty bloodied from that. Alright. Nana, I'll need you to make a death saving throw.
Yep.
And show off the 3D dice feature.
Oh yeah. Woo!
Yay!
Alright, that's one success. Mark it off.
Okay.
Step closer to stabilizing.
It's pretty.
Now it's stuck on the screen.
Then there's this cultist who sees the kobold running away. He's outnumbered. Someone is shooting at him from the ground. Someone else is shooting at his allies. Unsure of what to do. He's going to charge over to the mage, scimitar in hand. Unfortunately, he can't attack this turn because he had to dash to get there, though. The ambush drake would have gone next, but it's dead. Ravina, someone just got real close.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just say that I latch onto his leg.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Okay.
See if you can grab him.
Is it the standard or disadvantage?
We'll say this is standard, but he has advantage on his to contest yours. He is going to need it.
Jesus.
This is exactly what happened last time.
Yeah.
The bloody bear.
And
It was
What
a
do I-
tutorial there, though, so see what happens here. Nope. You've latched onto his leg. You are now grappling him.
I bite deep.
Yeah, it will take your action to grapple him, though. Last time it was a tutorial. I was giving you a bit of slack, but
Okay.
You're just hanging on now.
you haven't
That's
grappled.
terrifying enough for the poor guy.
Yeah, the bloodlust in your eyes just gets to him. He just kind of shivers a bit. Ugh. Tobias, more snoring and muttering.
I'm going to roll over on my side because I'm a little bit uncomfortable that way, so I've got to roll on my other side. And that will end my turn.
Alright, after seeing Crystal take a shot at the kobold, the mysterious figure looks over at it. This is, where do you think you're going? And stretches out a hand towards it. And then a beam of blue light coalesces from his hand and shoots directly at the kobold.
Poor kobold.
Unfortunately, goes a bit too far off.
Well,
You tried your best.
As he continues towards it, just walking at a leisurely pace, not even trying to keep up with this thing. And he in turn continues to run away. Crystal,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Can I use Sacred Flame on the one close to Rethina?
He is within 60 feet of you, and the range on Sacred Flame is just 60 feet. You can do that.
Oh, I'll do that.
Alright, he has to make a dexterity saving throw. See if he passes this.
God damn, you guys set Rafine on fire as well. God damn it.
Rolls a 10. Alright. So, go ahead and do damage. That's 6 points of radiant damage. Ouch. Yeah, he's trying to shake. As he tries to shake off the blood crazed mage on his leg, he looks over at the sudden chanting, sees you throw your hand out at him, looks around, then looks up and sees the flame from above. Goes, "Ah!" He's coated in divine flames. He did not like that at all. Nana, another death save. Alright, mark another success.
Woo!
Oh yeah, well done.
Yay!
This cultist, for his action, is going to attempt to break free of the grapple. You will need to make another athletics check to hold him.
Okay. At advantage or disadvantage?
Just flat.
Okay.
Oh no!
Straight opposites on the die that time. Yeah, he breaks free of the grapple.
Bugger. There he's on
And then
fire.
attempts to run away. However, you can make an attack of opportunity at him as he runs out of your range because he did not disengage.
Oh yes, I'll be using Hellish Rebuke since it's in response to his actions.
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is a reaction for when you take damage.
Ah, oh, fair enough, fair enough. Then,
Yes. An attack of opportunity would be a melee attack of some kind.
okay,
Unless you have a certain feat that allows you to do so with spells.
fair enough. Well, I'll just go and attack with my dagger.
Alright, roll it.
Music change. Ooh.
There we go.
That will hit. Roll damage.
There we go.
Yep. With that, you're able to slice the back of his leg, and he falls to the ground.
And since I can still move, well, crawl, I'll drag myself.
It is now your
over here.
turn, so you have your full turn.
Ah, my
That was
full
just a
turn.
reaction.
This is true. Fair enough. Okay. At this point, I basically just use my Eldritch Blast one last time.
That'll hit.
Holy crap. What damn snipers.
There we go.
Yeah, you see its back just cave in a bit as it just stumbles head over foot.
Yeah, okay. And as that happens, I actually fall back. Because I am exhausted.
Yes, coming down from your blood rage. Things are not done yet. Or it is at that moment that you all hear a loud from the front of the church.
Tobias proceeds to spoon with the drake next to him.
Oh!
That's just wrong.
Be sure to mark that on your bingo cards for those of you playing.
Need to make one specifically for the D&D streams.
That would work because I could potentially make an entire campaign based off of that and get all of those in one night.
Yep.
Please don't. Please don't. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like, that's 12 bingos? That's like a free year, isn't it?
Sure.
No. So, this figure turns back to the front of the church and turns to all of you. And after a brief glance, turns to Crystal and says, "Gather your allies. There's more at the front." And with that,
Okay.
starts taking off towards the front of the building. Crystal,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Do I have anything to go, save Nana?
You can perform a medicine check to try and stabilize her.
Sure, I'll do that.
If you can reach her. We'll see first. You can reach her if you dash. But not quite. You'd have to use your action to get to her, unfortunately. So,
Or
you can be near
keep
her.
Tiny awake.
Say on your next turn you could do it.
Okay.
Unless I
Nana,
recover myself.
Another does.
Yeah. The save. Oh!
God damn. Well done.
Third success.
Yay!
Alright, Nana has stabilized. She's still unconscious,
Okay.
but she's stable. No longer in risk of death. Immediately.
For the moment.
Rathina, the blood rage starts to fade.
Well, considering the state of things, I do believe some blood is in order. So I drag myself over to this one and actually start having a little bit of a meal.
Oh dear.
Okay. Alright, hang on a sec. To check what the heck that does again. Because that is actually a feature.
Oh dear.
Alright. Yeah, you regain one spent hit die. So the one hit die you have not spent is regained.
Nice.
Every little bit helps.
Alright.
Um,
I'm pretty sure we can
Snoring.
guess.
Still snoring and cuddling the dead kobold.
My dice is right on top of him.
Yeah, I think you can click the screen and move that.
Okay.
Probably a good idea to keep it there.
Ah! It's gone.
Yes. And then Mr. Hero over there starts running further along.
We'll catch up.
Alright. Crystal,
Yes.
you're next to Nana.
Yes, I am.
Nana has stabilized. What do you wish to do?
Can I try to get her up?
I'll say for the purposes of this, I'll have you roll me a d20. so I will roll a d20.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
9. Okay. And then modifiers. Alright, Larissa, you are back to consciousness with 1 hit point.
Woo!
Woo. Okay.
And it is now your turn.
I don't know really what I can and can't do right now.
Getting up's usually a good start.
Yeah, I'll try and get up then.
Here, easy enough. You stand up.
Woo! I'll lean on Crystal for support and my staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them do about the same amount of damage. Alright. So, anything else? You're just leaning on Crystal?
I guess yeah, I guess for the moment.
I look around and I also ask, "Are you gonna finish that?"
I don't think anyone listens to the mysterious stranger.
We're meant to be making our way over to him, yes. But we're
Okay.
not in the best ways right now.
Alright, I'll say that you're moving at about half speed, then
Okay.
over towards Tobias as you're both limping over there.
Alright. That sounds good.
Tobias, I think we can guess.
Yeah, snore me face off. I'm good.
The metallic clanging of the stranger's footsteps keep growing more and more distant. Crystal.
Yes.
I take it you just hold your action and help Larissa, or Nana rather, over to Tiny?
Yes.
Alright.
Give him a swift kick to wake him up or something. Not too hard, you kill him.
So then the two of you will move over to him. I'll get you at half speed. You'd end up right about there.
Okay.
Athena, still enjoying your meal?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So,
More snoring, fainter footsteps, and another from the front of the church.
oh yeah, while that's all going on, I go and speak up to Nana. You may want to go and bring this potion over to Tiny, and use half of it.
Okay.
I'll have you roll me a d20, Rathina. Actually, I'll
I'm
make it
not-
an Arcana check.
An Arcana check. Okay. Just normal roll?
Yep.
Nah. Have a good look at the rolls.
Yeah, half of it'll do. Crystal, what do you do?
I guess we'll try to get Tiny up.
Okay. So, letting go of Nana for a moment, you move over to Tiny. And he is just sound asleep, snuggling up to this little Drake thing. This mangled corpse that's just still oozing a bit, just right next to him. He seems to be fine. You can try and wake him if you'd like.
Yeah!
Okay. I'm being nice here, because you guys are half dead already.
Thank you.
I figured that. Otherwise, she could just drag me along. She's meant to be my backpack after all. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah!
gonna
I
be
think
her
you were-
backpack.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, that wouldn't work that way. Well, I mean, it might. You're strong enough, but we don't know. Yeah, you're able to wake him up.
Yay.
You're conscious with 1 hit point, Tiny.
Hell yeah.
And wake up to the mangled corpse right directly next to your face.
Forget all about trying to go and do any pulse checking.
Well, I was typing that actually.
Of course you
So
were.
Tiny yawns and stretches and looks at the cohort next to him and goes, it's not the worst thing I've woken up next to.
I was just thinking that.
Oh god.
Okay.
I thought you would just walk over to Crystal and Tiny and try and help him up, I suppose.
Okay. Yep, you help him up. Adina.
Well, I finished feeding because this has kind of gone cold, so. So I stand up and I try to go and drag myself over there.
Alright. Yeah. Dashing, you could get about 60 feet closer to him.
Well, let's see. 60 feet closer?
So that'll get you over to Crystal then.
Okay.
A party of level 1s, all on 1 hit point. Beautiful sight.
2? 2 on 1. Every point.
What a great remake.
Okay, Tobias.
Alright, so Toby looks around at the giant massacre of a field, and I take it he doesn't know that the mysterious figure has rocked up and is at the front by now.
No.
He has no idea.
Cool. So he gets up to his feet and looks around and basically starts just brushing himself off, going about how they've disturbed him from a wonderful dream he was having. And kind of, do I have any bandages in my backpack?
You can always
you do
return to
not.
that slumber.
Okay. At this stage, I just kind of ask them what's happened.
I have not a click or a clue, so don't ask me.
Would there still be sounds of the fighting from the front of the church happening as well?
Make a perception check.
I do a perception check to see what's going on. Five. So I've got no idea what's going on.
It's the 6 total, so yeah. I mean, everything's still a little bit fuzzy.
Alright. So then I just spend my turn kind of just getting up and brushing myself off and looking around.
All right. Alright, and the metallic clanging keeps getting further and further away. Crystal,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Am I able to heal any of them?
Not in the least.
I guess I'll start heading to the front of the church.
Okay.
We all don't know what's going on except for Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal's the only one, and Rathina are the only ones who know what's going
Do you
on.
say anything, or do you just take off running?
And then
I
someone's
guess I'll
actually
just take
gonna.
off running.
Oh god.
Anyone, is
Alright,
anyone gonna
no
actually
questions
take the
asked,
point?
no words spoken. Crystal just starts bolting to the front of the church.
I guess I'll be holding on to the potion since no one decided to go and come over and actually accept it from me.
It is Nana's turn, she still can.
Well, everyone's up now.
You think the healing
Yeah,
potion?
one
will
hit
just-
point.
The potion can heal.
That's like 4 hit
Yeah,
points.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because, you know, all good. There's only one hit point.
I'll go to Rathina and take the potion.
Okay, you have. Alright, you take the potion.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know which of us is going to drink it.
Probably you, because as far as we can tell, you're the only one that seems to be a good melee fighter. As I said, the only one that seems to be a good melee fighter.
Aww.
I'm not meant to be a good melee. I'm a tank. I'm not meant to be good at.
I'm gonna just sit here and eat my cookie.
I guess, can we split the potion?
Sorry, what?
Split the potion. I have half and Tani has half.
I'll have you roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana?
Yep. Oh god.
6.
The dice is different on the screen. Oh. It's 'cause
That
of
shows
the-
3 on mine. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you get 3 Arcana as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it automatically adds your modifiers in when you roll a dice. With a 6, yeah, it's pretty common knowledge that potions don't work unless the one drinking it imbibes the whole thing.
Okay. I'm a noob, so I don't know these things.
Ravina would have, but Blood Rage and Natural 1. Those two combined left her no idea.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll give the potion to Tani. That was the intention.
Okay, you hand the potion over to Tobias.
Whew. Thank you.
And I guess that'll probably end my turn, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Ravina.
Yep. I decided to take one more sip, but from this one.
Jeez.
Okay. Yep. Tobias and Nana, you just see Ravina just chomp into the corpse of the kobold and just start drinking. That's unusual.
I look away.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, Tobias is looking at Crystal just full on bolting to the front of the church, looking at you two quizzically as if what's going on.
Tobias,
And
it's
now-
now your turn.
Alright. I grabbed the potion after looking very confused at what everyone is doing, and then I scoffed down the potion.
Alright. Roll 2d4 plus 2. Recover that many hit points.
Was it D24, was it?
2d4.
Sorry, 2D4.
Plus 2.
And then
Or is
add
that plus
2
4?
to it.
If that will work. Uh-oh. accidentally hit the refresh button without realizing. Hold on. I will roll. Give me a second.
Type that with a /
That's right.
before
Yeah. I'm getting there. I forgot my forwards. Oh no, didn't work.
/ and a space between roll and 2d4.
He'll figure it out eventually.
I get. There we go.
Triangle dice.
it. Wow, nice. All right,
Ten.
number 10.
Hell yeah. And do I still have some movement left?
Yes, you do.
I bolt after Crystal as much as I can. After muttering
That'll put
myself,
you-
what the hell is that crazy lady doing?
That'll be enough to put you right behind her.
Cool. I'll go. Yeah.
And don't forget, adjust your head.
Trying to shout out, basically just bolting after swearing, wondering what she's doing. Heading towards the sound.
All right. You hear the sounds of combat in the distance again. Starting up anew.
Did you adjust your hit points? Oh, yep, you did. Cool.
Oh, yep. I'm at 11 now. Hell yeah.
All right. Crystal. Running after
Yes.
the figure, I take it.
Yes.
All right, and as you get closer, you do see their figure in that figure in the distance.
Everything's going to be dead by the time I get there.
Not a bad thing.
Well, then it'll be a meal as opposed to fast food.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, Tiny's running after Crystal, looking very upset about all the pulses he can't check at the moment.
And he is positively surrounded.
I'm going to run after Crystal, and I'm really. Well, wasn't it my turn next? There's a whole heap of kobolds on the turn order.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, this has been happening while you guys were talking.
Oops. Ah! If I got because oh right. Fair enough.
Yes. So, let's see what's happening in this combat. Miss from that kobold. Natural 20 from that one. So we take some damage there. Then the next kobold comes to stab at him. 2 natural 20s. Yeah, finds a chink in the armor there. It's not looking good after that one.
Oh no.
And the next kobold. That's another miss. And another miss. Next. Another miss. And the cultists. One next to him. Attempts to attack him with a scimitar. Just misses.
Woo.
And the last cultist manages to hit.
Well,
This
dude
guy-
isn't looking too healthy.
This guy is looking pretty brutalized now.
No.
Alright. Surprise round over. Nana.
I'll go after Crystal.
Okay.
I can get 60 feet, can I?
You can.
Yeah.
All right. Ravina.
Well, I start to go and make my mad dash since all the fresh food seems to be spoiling.
If only they'd invented refrigerators.
Over here.
Okay. Tobias.
I'm going to chase Crystal as fast as I can.
Okay, you can get 50 feet with a full dash.
There I go.
Okay. This figure did not like that. So as a bonus action, he's going to call upon a pool of stamina that he has in reserve.
Nice AoE attack would do great well for him.
And he seems to look a bit better after that.
Sorry, that sneeze.
Oh, God.
Me.
Then he after that he then seems to, with one free hand, make a swift motion in the air, and then three gleaming yellow bolts zoom out of his hand and smack the three nearest kobolds right between the eyes, and they drop to the ground. As he then adjusts his grip on his scythe and whirls it, pointing it at the cultist next to him, and says, "Just try it." Crystal,
Yes.
your friend is not looking at his best.
I'll move closer.
Okay. About how much? Full dash, 30 feet. Plan here, girl.
I'll use half.
Okay. 30 feet forward. What then?
Sacred Flame at the nearest one.
The nearest one is more than twice outside the range.
Uh,
You can shoot at him with your crossbow if you'd like.
yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, that'll be a shot with disadvantage for long range. We
But
will...
the fact that she's still a friggin' sniper.
Nope, that misses.
Oh,
no.
wow. Jeez.
Misses by a long shot.
No pun intended.
Yeah. And now, Ian is remembering that he needs to sort the turn order because the surprise round is over. So Crystal just went, so we'll put her at the top of the round. So then it's the kobold. That one's dead. So then this one is going to attempt to throw a rock at the interloper. That does hit. Doesn't seem to do too much to him, but it does hurt. The next kobold rather, is going to move back a bit further, seeing him just slaughter three of his allies and throw a rock of his own. Which will not hit him, unfortunately. And then the cultist right next to him, responding to his taunt, just to slash at him with a scimitar. Which does hit, but does not do great damage. It's a very shallow cut, but it's still a cut nonetheless. You can definitely see him bloodied.
No.
Nana,
Um.
there's someone new fighting these guys.
Yeah. I'll move up as far as I can.
All right. Go for it.
I'll be right behind Crystal.
Okay.
Okay.
Ravina.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna dash up to be beside Tiny.
Okay.
Not much else I can do at the moment.
Okay. Dead kobold. Tobias.
Cool. I don't have any taunting abilities yet, do I?
No necessarily abilities. You could try and make an action to intimidate them, but they're pretty far away and locked in
Yeah.
combat.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to run full speed while yelling at them, trying to intimidate them to either see that there's reinforcements coming or to send some people our way.
Okay.
So I can move 5 feet still.
5 squares, yes. That'll be 50 feet.
Yep, and I'll yell and carry on and make some scary roars.
All right. You're making scary roars.
Doing an intimidation roll?
Oh god.
Right.
Did you want me to do an intimidation roll or not?
No, they're not close enough to you yet.
Okay, fair enough. little great roars.
Kobold is going to back up and throw a rock at the new guy. Misses terribly. Cultist is going to run up, stand over top of this kobold's body, and try to flank him. Misses. All right, and this new figure twirls his blade in the air, muttering something under his breath. You see the wind whip up around the site, and then wrap around the blade itself as it seems to let out a low, ominous howling scream of the winds around it, and then slashes out at both cultists. That will be hit. And that will cleave right through the chest of the first one, leaving apparently no resistance as he's just scattered to bits. And the one behind him is also a hit. Though not nearly enough, the blade ends up embedded into his ribcage.
Ugh.
He's still standing, but he is screaming out in pain.
You screamed?
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
That will bring us to Crystal. Familiar sight.
Yep. Did I move up half again?
Yes, you can.
I'ma
Second
do
verse,
that.
first.
Yeah,
I'ma do it.
I'ma do it. Yeah.
All right. Shooting at the kobold or the cultist?
The kobold?
Okay. 17. Oh, wait, disadvantage for long range. 5. Nope, misses. Alright. Kobold. starts backing up and screaming something that from the distance you cannot overhear. You see his lips moving, but you can't quite make out the sound over the noise of fire, and another thunderous crash from the front of the building. This one much louder than the last. Then the next kobold throws another rock. Can't roll today. Nana.
I'm just going to move forward.
Okay.
I'll go in front of Crystal.
Alrighty then. Radina. There's a lot of red being spilled.
I'm getting up as quickly as I can.
Okay. Tobias.
How far can... Yes, while still carrying on and screaming. How far does my javelins reach? With
That'll
disadvantage?
reach 60. That'll be 60 feet is the max long range distance for that.
Okay, so far. I'll keep on dashing towards them.
Okay.
That's 5, is it, dash?
Yes. Well,
Well,
for you.
beside Nana.
All right. This kobold is now able to hear and see the tiny figure clad in armor. Just and is actually unsure as to what to do, so instead moves back this way and ready as a sling, ready to throw at whatever attempts to come near him. This cultist, the blade still stuck in his ribs, attempts to slash him in the face. And misses terribly. Just can't get his arm in the right position to get him. He's at too much of a distance. This figure just pulls the blade up and out of him, taking his arm clean off his body.
Ugh.
He falls to the ground. And then rushes over to this kobold and attacks him. Takes forever because I have too many windows open. And that will hit. Yeah, cleaves him right in two with a downward strike. Crystal.
Yes. I'm gonna keep moving up.
Okay. Half movement again or full?
Half.
Alright, shoot the kobold again.
Yeah.
Alright. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my god.
Even with disadvantage, 2 natural 20s.
Jesus. That's brutal.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, after missing horribly twice, the third one just gets him right through the neck into the head.
Third time's the charm.
I don't know if I'd be charmed by that. But yeah, he did.
Oh goodness.
Alright, next one makes a break for it and runs. The next kobold is dead, so that brings us to Nana. The competition's running away.
I know. I guess I'll just dash as far forward as I can.
Alright.
Yeah, if I get my fingers on the right buttons. think it was there. There. That'll do.
Okay. Razina.
Okay. I move myself up to just ahead of Tiny. Not much
Okay.
else I can do. So.
Tobias.
So while I'm running forward, seeing that everyone else is basically sort of like flies, I'm going to do a perception check to look around.
Alright, what are you looking for?
Just to see if there's any other enemies or anything else going to come try and surprise us.
Okay, go ahead.
Where is it? Should not be the one doing this. I've only got like one. God. Right. Oh, there it is.
Nah, let the dice speak for themselves.
Holy crap, there we go. I can see everything. I can see into your soul.
Not quite. But you do see that there doesn't seem to be anything attempting to surprise you right now.
Alright, cool. Does it remove any of the black stuff at all?
Oh, that's just fog of war. I'm just revealing in areas.
Or? Okay. I'll just keep running forward then, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah, just taking a brief look around, the voice slowly just peters out for like half a second. Ah!
Yeah. Just making sure we're not going to have any more snakes crawl up on us like last time.
Snakes?
Well, I was unconscious at the time, but yes, we had some snakes rock up.
Oh, the serpent things, yeah.
Yeah.
Drakes.
Mm.
Alright, that kobold's dead. That cultist is dead. Serious figure. Turns around. Alrighty, there's more at the front. And just takes off running.
And a few words.
Yep.
Crystal,
Yes.
taking after him, I guess.
Yes.
Of course.
Alright, full dash.
Yes.
Okay. Kobold keeps running as well. It's a chase. Nana.
I'll run as well.
Alrighty.
There's nothing
And
else
I
I can do.
Okay. Razina.
I get catch up to Crystal, and there's not much else I can do. So
Alright. Tobias.
I'm just going to keep on running in that direction as well. Is there something to the left? Is that the wall of the church to the left, or?
Yes it is.
Alright, 5 there.
Hang on, I'll reveal that. It's because it's a top-down map, and I don't want you guys to see inside the church until you actually get in there.
That's all good. Just want to make sure there wasn't.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. Yes, and then the mysterious figure runs after him, shooting another bright blue beam at this kobold. He tries to run away. And hits him with it. And as the kobold is about to turn around the corner, you see him slow and slow until he eventually tips over frozen solid.
how it never was for frozen food.
Crystal, do I even have
Yes.
to
Yeah. No.
ask? Yes. Wait, no. All right. Freezer burn over there is done. All right.
I'll dash as well. 6 paces to dash, or was it 5?
6 blocks.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just dash forward. That's all I can do at the moment.
Yes, and at this point, we can drop initiative for a moment, and he will hold off for a second and allow you all to catch up to him.
Yay!
Yes!
And with that, we'll take a break.
Okay.
Yay.
I think that's a good point for a break. Alrighty, we will be back in how long? 5 minutes?
Sounds good.
Alright, we'll be back in 5. We're back. Send me the link to that in Discord, David, and I'll change it. But yes, we're back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So, as you all meet him, there's another thunderous crash from the front of the church. And he tells you, probably don't have much time. They're trying to break down the doors. We'll make this quick. I'm Zen. I was in the area. Right now, it looks like there's some people who need help. And when kobolds are involved, it's never good. I don't know what you're doing with Crystal, but I know her from way back. If you got any questions, make them quick.
Have any spare health potions? We could probably use the help.
He reaches back and says, got one.
We probably should take that himself.
I can hold my own.
Fair enough.
Nana should probably take it. He has the habit of running in front of the tank.
Or the cleric.
No, the cleric kind of stays behind the tank generally.
No, she doesn't.
And he turns to you, Crystal. Think you got any more fire in you?
Yeah.
All right. You might have a chance then. He looks over to the individual standing a bit back. And what about you?
I will go and follow suit, but I will not be getting too close.
All right. Fair enough. Reminds me of Maze.
Please.
Okay. Let's get moving. And another thunderous crash. Fast. One more thing. Here, and he turns to the gnome and hands you a very, very finely polished, clean longsword. Try this. Might do you a little bit better.
I look at my old
Things
sword
get-
and go it aside. I'll grab the new one.
Might want to hold on to that. I'll want that back later.
Sure.
You cannot check its pulse.
Damn it, you beat me to it. Alright, so I pick up my sword and I sheath the old long sword and I carry the new one.
All right.
Which of us took the potion?
That's a good question. Which of you did take it?
Well, I said to give it to Crystal.
Alright, Crystal, you take it.
All right, Crystal, you have the health potion.
Okay.
All right, so signals for the rest of you to follow along as you move into position.
Well, while this is going on, I send my raven to go and take a peek around the building.
All right, yes, as it
Raven.
leaves your shoulder, the raven becomes visible. And I do not have a token for it, so we'll have to use theater of the mind on this one.
In the meantime, I look quizzically at Raven and back at Rathena, and then I'll hold my questions for later. I'm definitely going to have some questions about that.
Imagination.
God damn it. I was hoping no one would go there.
But I did.
All right. Yes. The raven is able to go out to a distance of 100 feet away from you and share its senses with you. So you get to about here, and it shows you a group of two cultists, three cultists actually. One of them having a strange mask on, barking in a language you don't understand to the kobolds and the cultists next to him. 6 kobolds holding a giant stone pillar smashing against the front door of the church, which is splintered and cracked and beginning to cave in on itself.
Okay.
I like the white pillar.
I
I
like
was
it.
given like 3 minutes.
Oh, good.
Well, I get my raven to return.
All right.
And I follow them around the corner of the building.
Are we going to re-roll initiative or keep the old one?
Yes, we will re-roll initiative. Let me just move turns here and do a little bit of editing here. Okay.
Well, that wasn't too painful.
Yes.
Welcome to Wild, buddy. Jeez.
All right. Get these initiative rolls done. The heavy armor slows you down. Moral of this story.
Yep. Keeps me nice and, well, kind of safe at times.
Zendrom.
Did it help much
Is that-
on that last engagement?
Oh, I actually took quite a few shots. I just got lucky. The 18 AC does help a fair bit, actually. It would have blocked most of those attacks that everyone else took.
All right. Get some rolls for these guys.
Come natural ones! Come natural ones!
And those guys. And then the big guy.
This should be interesting.
All right. Alright then, so at the top of the round are the kobolds, and they all hold their actions to slam the pillar into the door again. Which will then bring us to this cultist who notices the entourage approaching him and pulls out his scimitar and charges forward to meet them. And that'll bring us to Nana.
I should be. Hang on, how far away am I from him? Yep. I will cast Frostbite.
Alright, he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Alright, 13. What is your spell save DC?
14.
Alright, so it succeeds. Go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, that's 4 points of cold damage and disadvantage on his next attack. Alright.
And I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay, Radina.
Well, I am going to attack it with Eldritch Blast.
Alright,
There we go.
that'll hit.
Nice.
Jesus.
There we go.
Yeah, he goes down. Doesn't need the disadvantage anymore. Yep, and the last kobold. And they all shove the pillar into the door as it splinters a bit and caves in on itself even more. It's looking like it's about to give. And then this big guy. The math turns to face the entourage in front of him. He pulls out a scimitar, and much like the others, charges forward. Much like Tiny, he is screaming.
Challenge accepted, buddy.
But unlike Tiny, he's probably taller.
Speaking of Tiny,
Hey.
Am I wrong?
Nope. But still.
alright. Tiny, your move.
Alright. How far can I move before I attack?
If you're trying to attack in melee, or take an attack as an action, that would be 25 feet. I'll be generous and say 3 squares.
I'm going to move there and try and attack this guy with my javelin.
Okay, that'll be... Alright, yeah, you can do that. Roll a ranged attack with disadvantage.
Ooh, 13. There we go.
13, that does hit.
And damage. Ooh.
Yep, you pit him to the pillar.
Hell yeah. More just try and stop him from banging on the wall, but that actually worked pretty well. Or door, rather.
Alright, the next cultist. Charge is over. Crystal,
Yes.
it's all kicking off now.
I'll move closer
Two.
Tiny?
Okay, someone consider that a mistake.
Jeez.
Don't forget your
Poor
health.
Tiny.
Right,
You didn't even bother to hear that.
right, just
Say-
30 feet, 60 feet.
Yeah. 30.
Alright, then what?
I guess I'll use Sacred Flame.
Alright, on the big guy.
Yeah.
Alright, he has to make a dex save. 16 passes, so no damage. Alright, that'll then bring us to Zen. Who moves up over top of this body here. And sends the scythe out and attempts to attack him. See if he can reach. That's a hit.
Ooh.
So that'll be 11 points of slashing damage. Yeah, this guy's already looking pretty roughed up from that.
It's a good hit.
Must be pretty damn strong if he took 11 hits and he's still standing.
Yeah. Alright. Let him bring us to the kobolds. They have a bit of a tougher time now, but they are trying to move and adjust the weight so they can carry this thing a bit easier.
With a cobalt pinned to the side still.
They have noticed this. Right. There was a cultist that was going there, but he's dead now. So then the kobolds holding their action to all go at the same time. Nana.
Yep. I think I'll move 3 blocks. Oops, I've had the wrong cursor on again. And I'll fire a frostbite at the big duty.
Alright. It's a Constitution saving throw. Rolls an 18.
Yeah.
So he passes.
God damn it. Okay. I won't do anything else. I'll stay here.
Okay. Ravina.
Okay, I move up to here. And then I proceed to use Eldritch Blast on this guy. There we go.
Yeah, that's...
Roll damage?
Yep, roll damage.
There we go.
Yeah, you knock him flat onto his back as the scimitar falls from his hand. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Kobolds. Then have to make a check. Yep, they're able to continue hammering away at the door. Because it's barely hanging off of the hinges now. Guys down. Tobias.
Okay. So to make up for that move, I'll move 2 squares this time. Before. And I'll throw a javelin at this dude.
Okay. Roll it.
That should hit.
Yeah. I'm being generous, so I'll say this one doesn't have to roll at disadvantage. It is technically 30 feet, but go for it. Full damage.
Cool.
4 points of piercing damage. Alright, yeah, he's still standing, but he didn't like that. Don't forget to mark down that you've tossed your javelin.
Yeah, I'm down to 2 left now.
Alright. Bring us to the cultist. Runs up to the tiny person throwing spears. He does not like tiny person throwing spears. Crystal.
Yes. I'm gonna move closer to the pillar.
Okay. How much closer? You're gonna move 30 feet, you're gonna move 60
30.
feet and try and help him.
30.
Okay, 30. Then what?
Sacred Flame.
On...
On the one attacking Tiny.
Okay, on the cultist. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, he needs to make a dex save. 18. Passes.
Ah.
And that will bring us to Zen. Then is over next to Tiny, and then launches a cold blue beam at this kobold. Which does hit, and with his 1 hit point remaining, don't even need to roll damage, but we will anyway, because that's fun. 3 cold damage will still do it. Yeah. He's frozen.
What did I say about frozen food?
Then bring us to these kobolds here. And the pillar is now becoming too heavy on one side. So they're going to drop the pillar and pull out their weapons and attack. And this one moves a step down and attempts to throw a rock at the gnome. And misses.
Gotta love that AC 18.
Yeah, you do. Moves around to the other side. One does the same. One also. Okay, and Nana.
Alrighty. I will move to here, and I will cast Frostbite at that kobold.
Okay. The con save on his part.
Oops, I've rolled before. You
It's
did
fine.
that, sorry.
Rolled a natural 1, so yeah, he takes 2 points of cold damage and has disadvantage.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's a bit chilly. He's not sure if it's from the guy next to him or from you, but you're pretty sure it was you.
And I'll just stay here.
All right, Vina.
Well, I move up to here. And I cast Eldritch Blast on this one.
Okay, roll it.
There we go.
That'll hit. Roll damage. 1 point of force damage, yeah. Quick knock to the head.
At least it hit.
That it did. That it did. Alright, this kobold. Comes up to here. That will bring us to Tiny.
Cool. So I slide step around this guy and whack at the cobalt with my sword.
Alright, full attack.
Is that with advantage?
No, this is just a flat roll.
Okay, fair enough. I thought he had the frosty. Never mind.
No, he has disadvantage on attacks against.
Right, so it doesn't
target.
give me that. Oh, god damn it. Just stuck to the javelin.
Yeah, yeah. You're not used to this new sword.
Yeah.
It's a bit longer than gnome standards.
Yes.
It's more like you're wielding a great sword. Sword's almost as tall as you are.
Pretty much. Well, that's not hard. I mean, jeez.
All right.
And that would end my turn.
All right. Now it's the cultist's turn, and because of the movement in position, it now has advantage on its flanking strike. 7 and a 6 aren't going to hit you though.
There we go.
So Crystal,
Yes.
your move.
I use my crossbow on the cultist.
Okay.
And out come the sniper.
Close range sniper. She snaps with a shotgun. Hell yeah, she does.
Damn it.
That'll hit. 2 points of piercing damage. Yeah, it just sinks into his shoulder. He groans in pain. Ugh! He's still up though. And Zen runs up to this guy. Pick on someone your own size. Swings at him with the scythe. Natural 20.
Ooh.
There we go. Nice.
Chops his legs off, and then turns to Tiny as he's screaming. There. Now you can fight him.
That's great.
I will allow you to use your reaction for flavor to chop his head off.
I then swing like I hold the sword out and I spin around really, really fast to chop his head off.
That
It's
you do.
still a bit too big.
Whirling blade technique. You don't even need to roll for it. Just yeah. It doesn't go all the way through. He's kind of like nearly headless Nick at that point, but the point has been made.
Yes.
That was great.
Alright. You're now here to
Racine is
this
up to
kobold,
something.
who's going to attempt to attack you with his dagger at disadvantage because of Nana's frostbite.
Bring it, buddy. Bring it.
And with the disadvantage, it does a 17 hit.
AC 18. Love it.
Alright, so it's a miss.
That
Okay.
was a good hit though with disadvantage.
Yeah. Would have gotten you if not for the shield.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't for those meddling kids?
Oh, God.
Alright, next kobold, however, is going to move up a bit and attempt to throw a rock at Zen. Ten does not even remotely hit. Kobold is going to move up Tiny and attempt to stab him with the dagger.
Go on, buddy. Bring it.
18 exactly, that's a hit.
Oh, bugger.
Alright, so that's 6 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, rolled well on the damage there.
Still got 5. I'm still good.
Alright. That'll bring us to Nana.
I'll cast Frostbite on that kobold, which I'm trying to click on and it's not doing it. Oh yeah, because I hadn't changed my stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're on ruler, it doesn't do it. I don't know why though.
yeah.
Alright, that's a con save for him. Uh, 18, so he passes.
God damn it. Okay. I'll just stay where I am for the moment.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
I attack this
The
one.
druid with the staff that does tons of damage. Hasn't used it once yet.
Yeah, I'm at 1 hit point, so I'm kind of staying back.
Yeah, I get you. Ravina.
I'm attacking this one with Eldritch Blast.
Alright,
There we go.
that's a hit.
And
See if you can do more than a knock on the head. Yep, that's well more than a knock. Yeah, he's gone. Not a knock to the head, that's a knock to the lights, and they are out. Right, he's gone. Alright, that'll bring us to Tobias.
Ooh, so I'm going to go and attack this guy again. Actually, yeah, I'll attack that one.
Okay, roll attack.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
we will have to celebrate you actually hitting
There's
someone.
one-handed, of course.
Yes, that's 7 and it is a +1 sword, so that is 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
So as I cut the
Yeah,
guy's
so,
head
like,
off,
you,
I
yeah,
pull
so
the sword back out of his
you
head.
swing. Yeah, you swing. The sword lodges into his head, and you try to pull it back out, and you don't even feel any resistance.
Woo woo.
You are hereby banned from pulse checking.
Um, we'll wait till those two are dead, then I'll check the pulses. I'll check the pulse of that guy. He should have some interesting stuff. I mean, an interesting pulse.
Crystal,
Yes.
yes is not the correct answer.
I'll
What was the
move
first 4
up.
times?
I'll move up.
Okay, move up where?
Up above
Did you
Nana.
think that? Yeah, okay, so let's ask if you thought that far ahead. All right. All right, above Nana. Then what?
Yeah. Sacred Flame.
All right, so on the kobold on top or right above Tiny?
Right above.
Okay. That's a dexterity saving throw. Roll the 20. Fire's not helping you today.
Why?
The dice didn't like it. Okay, then. Runs up to this kobold and swings at it with a scythe again. $11. That will miss, unfortunately. Comes up, yeah, just ducks right out of the way just in time. All right.
We're not here for the foul.
Okay. Kobold then attempts to stab him in return. That will hit. Yeah. Just cuts him right at the waist.
Ouch.
Looking pretty rough. Then the other kobold tries to stab Tiny.
Bring it,
18
buddy.
exactly. 4 points of piercing
God
damage.
damn it.
Ow.
Alright, I've still got 1 health left.
Alright. Nana.
I'll cast Frostbite at the kobold attacking Tiny.
Alright. Con save. 16, unfortunately.
Sorry. Okay.
Did you just...
Okay.
What just happened?
I sneezed. I muted my
Oh,
mic,
I
but you
didn't know
hear
what
no
happened.
sneezes. Let's get random sneezes today. Sorry.
She's not really sorry.
Your finger sheets.
I move up here. And I cast Eldritch Blast on this.
Okay.
There we go.
That'll hit. 3 points
Seriously?
of force damage. Yeah. Still standing. Alright, Tobias.
I step to the side and I attack this one.
Okay. Roll it.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Cool. So 8 damage.
Kill it. Yep. That kills it. Alright. That'll bring us to Crystal.
Crossbow, the last one.
Alright. That'll hit. See if it does enough. Yep, that's enough. Takes him down. With that, the battle is over.
Yeah.
Oh.
And no one got knocked out. Woo!
Take a deep breath and I pat Zen on the shoulder as I walk past him and quickly
Can
check
you
this
reach it?
guy's pulse.
Can you reach his shoulder?
I pat him on the elbow as I walk by.
It's more easily accessible.
I bend down to inspect this guy's pulse.
Okay. The body stirs as you reach down to check it.
Oh god.
And then I use a dagger to check the pulse in his neck.
I'll have you roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier.
Alright, I have no idea how to do that.
Just roll a d20, and then the number that gives a modifier to your intelligence, add that to it.
And so is that the little number or the big number? Because I got 2
The
and 14.
smaller number.
Alright, so that's 2.
Alright, so the 20, as you pull the dagger up, you hold the blade to his neck, and then you remember that they need a general or some kind of higher up for interrogation back at the keep.
Uh-huh.
Alright, with that in mind, I tell him not to move, otherwise it'll be the last thing he ever does while we restrain him and take him prisoner.
Alright, yes, and with a bit of help from Zen, you easily enough get him trussed up.
Does he have a good blade or not?
You already have it.
This guy, it's in fair condition compared to the others. I mean, there's no rust or nicks in it.
Is it better than my normal blade that I'm using? Not the one that Zen has.
The scimitar is, it's about as good as curved blades go. You're more of a strength-based weapon. This one's more for the dexterity-based.
Okay, I was gonna say it was like a +1 or something.
Nah, just decent condition.
That's enough pulse checking.
Alright, just making sure because I gotta give this sword back, so I'll just see if I can find an upgrade. Alright, anyway.
I'm a go Hudson.
Okay, yes, you running tackle on him, and he's able to catch you.
He's
He's like,
injured.
ow, 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 wound, oh, in my side, that hurts, ow, ow.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be a healer?
Yeah,
Ow.
yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Meanwhile, while they're doing this and hugging and whatnot, I'm going to check the guys around to see if any of them have a healing potion or something in one of their packs.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
Didn't work. Try again. 10. No.
And you do find a total of 6 gold pieces spread across them.
Ah, there we go. I give 1 to each of the others and I keep the rest for myself.
Alright, so are you including Zen in that or no?
Yeah, Zen can have 1 as well.
Alright, so that's 2 gold for you and 1 gold for everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
For tax purposes.
That's funny because I just did mine not too long ago.
Like we don't have to do ours for a couple more months.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to do mine for a couple months, but then I have to pay, like, high fines for being late.
Ah, it's different for us. We do ours at the end of June.
Yeah, but I digress.
Yes.
Unless the question ends Hogan. No, don't get that reference? Okay. There's a guy who played Crocodile Dundee. He just
Right over my head.
Taxes. How did Badger tax fraud?
Ah.
You should know that. You're Australian. Yeah.
No, this isn't
Anyway.
right. That's why I ran him for Crocodile Dundee.
Meanwhile, we're in the middle of a battlefield, guys.
Yes.
Alright, since there's nothing else, I'm going to go and inspect the door.
Yes, the door is barely hanging on by its hinges. And through the cracks in the wood, you can see some haphazard, what appears to be furniture, pushed up against it.
I give the door a couple knocks. We should have anyone in there.
A bit of it caves in at the first knock, but aside from that, just standard knocks on the door. Doesn't seem to be any response.
I shout out, "Honey, anyone home?"
Really?
No response. Alright. Cool. Do we want to keep a lookout as well? Make sure that other patrol isn't around, or is that the patrol we just killed? The second patrol?
I moved down here and checked through the window.
I mean, there was that patrol that came up was around the left. Is that the one that's at the front now, or not?
We defeated that one before. I'm pretty sure.
No, we defeated the one on the right. There was that guy, the one that was behind before, the first one?
Yeah, that was the one that Zen took out. I thought. He came around.
Yes, there was one patrol. The first patrol you saw moved away from you, went around the building, and then came back around. That's the one that Zen was fighting.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Just making sure. There's no one that's going to surprise us.
Can I heal Zen?
You can try.
I want to try.
Okay.
We can combine our mason skill and try
you
and
do
kill the
have,
party.
you do have that healing potion, if you'd like to give him that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that.
He refuses it, saying, "You look like you could use it a lot more than I could." I mean, sure, I'm bleeding a lot, but that dress was white once.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Okay. What do I see through here?
Can I do a medicine check to try and recover some of Nana's health or not?
To what?
To do some bandaging of Nana's wounds, to heal up a bit, or?
Do you have a healer's kit?
Nope. I could fashion some bandages from some of the clothes and whatnot.
You could certainly try.
Medicine check, I take it?
Yeah, I'll say a medicine check. $14. Okay. Yeah, you can. It takes you the better part of about 10 minutes sifting through the cloth on the cultists because the kobolds, they were pretty much just loincloths at that point. But you're able to fashion a couple of strips of cloth to close a few wounds here and there. Not much in terms of health, but at least they won't get infected that way.
Cool. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, while all this is going on, I'm actually investigating through the window here, if anyone would actually...
Yes, the window is about 10 feet up, but sending your raven there is easy enough, and you can see that there are some people huddled at the back of the building. Some of them holding each other, others just kind of watching the door. Some others just kneeled on the ground, their hands clasped in front of an altar.
Okay. Well, I go and try to reach up and tap on the window just enough to go and draw some attention to it.
All right.
Should we maybe take the prisoner back to the fort? Or should we try and get in the church?
We did have a task to do.
Maybe we should interrogate him first.
He's tied up. He's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Why not just bring him back with you when you bring them back?
Just to be safe, I'm going to go tap him on the side of the head with the side of my blade and knock him out. Knock him unconscious before we do anything else. And then we should try and
make
get
a strength check.
Strength check? Alright, that's one thing I should be good at.
You hope.
Oh god damn it.
5, yeah. You swing the blade, it goes right over his head, and as he winces in pain and then sees the blade in the ground next to you. And then as he's looking back to you, you just palm to the face. He's out.
Alright, cool. So he's not going to get away anyway anytime soon. We can probably check out that church now.
Okay.
Well, as this is all still going on, I guess I would have to go and raise my voice so that I can draw attention as much as the tapping might do.
Well, I'll even though I'm injured, I'll try and give Ratina a boost so she can reach the window.
Meanwhile, are any of the holes of the front door big enough for me to squeeze through?
Unless it's splinter size.
Pretty busted. You could probably just pull it off.
Yeah, I'll just kick the last bits in and I squeeze through.
All right, yeah, easy enough. You just kind of stretch limber up a bit, and then just cannonball straight through it and land on an overturned pew in front of another set of doors.
And I move the pews out of the way so the other guys can come through as well.
All right. Yep, the doorway is now opened.
All right.
And I do the same thing. Knock on the door. Hello.
We're not kobolds.
And I made the other guys. Anyone know any good knock knock jokes?
Are there any good knock knock jokes?
Yes.
That's debatable. All right. Have you make me a persuasion check.
All right. Oh yeah, I can rock this one easy.
You said that about strength. Oh, never mind.
I actually am strongest in charisma, actually, funnily enough.
Really?
Yeah. 16 and 16 for strength and charisma. But my persuasion has a +5.
Yeah.
I get into the girl's panties somehow.
Oh, jeez.
You actually do hear you do hear a voice from behind the door that says, We're not opening for you. You won't have us."
I try and convince them. Open the damn door, you fool. They're all dead. We're here to help.
Who sent you?
Some big fancy guy up at the fort there. Fancy armor. I forgot his name.
I can't remember his name either.
If you guys want to join me in the church anytime, that'll be fine, you know.
Oh no, you
Castellanesco
seem
burns.
Except
to be
for
handling it just fine.
Rathina, she'll probably burst into flames.
Only half. Still, it would be more than enough to kill me.
Hey, some vampires set up their bases in churches. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I'd let them know that it was the guys from the fort who sent us to help them out, and everyone at the front's dead.
Yeah, Castellanesco burns, and once they hear this, you hear muttering from behind the door, and then
I tell them to look out the damn window if they don't believe me.
Yeah, the sound of shifting, heavy shifting objects as the individuals move the furniture out of the door, or out of the way of the door, and the DM does DM stuff.
Okay.
Yep. And while this is going on, I'm going to take a quick sip here.
Keep an eye on our prisoner.
In the meantime, I'm just while they do that, I'm just going to go back and just sit on the pew for a bit and just take my breath. Ah.
This is usually how they are, Zen.
You certainly do pick the interesting crowds, don't you?
Oh, and I hands in his sword back.
I mean, I picked you.
Yeah, there's that. As you go to hand him his sword back, he's just like, thanks. But he doesn't reach for it, and then then he just reaches out his opposite hand, and the sword disappears from yours and reappears in his.
Yeah, cool trick.
It has its perks.
Meanwhile, I'll pull out my old sword and I just start cleaning it and picking bits of flesh out of my armor from where Nana was exploiting people next to me.
It was a nice tag team back there.
Ah, you can handle yourself, I suppose.
Yeah, well. Train with the right people.
And as all this is going on, I'm also going to
Speaking of training,
keep an eye out for here.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm also going to keep an eye out for this direction to see if anything comes along that may not be as pleasant as this crowd.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have you roll a perception check then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a dragon. I mean...
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
That's a thing. How could we have forgotten such an important detail?
Exactly
There's
right.
a dragon. I never knew that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So anything along the way that way?
no! Nothing seems to be moving that you can see.
Okay. Well, I keep an eye out while all this is going on inside.
So wait, what were you about to? What were you about to say?
Just that. Just telling them that that's how we met. Training under the right people.
Oh,
Yeah, so while they're moving that, I guess Zen catches us up on how you guys know each other.
Yes, he does, and essentially he tells you that there is a very powerful magical practitioner known as the Master, who goes more formally by the name of Ilaria Feywing, who took Zen and Crystal in as apprentices under herself. Though after her untimely passing, they parted ways. Though Zen and the other students managed to stay together, but Crystal found her calling in Helm, and as such, taken off on a journey of her own. At which point she met all of you.
This is a big church.
I quickly run in and check their pulses.
Oh, jeez.
I'm kidding.
They are still breathing.
Okay. Just be safe.
It'd be a smarter move for them to check yours, Mr. One Hit Point.
I'm good. Just a little banged up.
Okay. Yeah, so once inside, you see several men, women, and children all touching each other, some praying at the altar, some just cuddled up, one woman holding a very small infant who is miraculously still asleep through all of this.
Infant after my own heart.
Oh dear.
Kinda, yeah, Mr. Cuddling a Drake.
Yeah.
And find the right page here. Yes, here we are. Yes, and you do see the someone in very well kept brown and green robes approaches you. A half elf with short black hair. Like, forgive me. We're a bit shaken, understandably. We're afraid we weren't going to last much longer. You said that Castellan Escobart sent you.
Big tall fella, fancy armor? That'd be the dude.
There was also.
You must be referring. That's not the Castellan. You must be referring to Governor Naito.
Ah, him too.
Kind of gives you a strange look.
Do you have any food? I'm a little bit peckish. And I kind of just stumble and pass out on the pew over here. I'll leave the talking up to the other guys.
Ah.
Yeah, he looks over to Nana. Your friend's a bit of a strange one, isn't he?
That he is.
Yes.
So we are very tired from fighting.
Yes,
Bit
you
battered.
all look at. Yes, you look as if you've. If you'll pardon me for saying, you look as if all of you have not slept in a fortnight. At which point Zen pipes up, 2.5, but who's counting?
We haven't rested in a while.
Yes, well, I may be able to help with that a bit. Then he clutches his holy symbol. With give me a second. Which resembles a sheaf of grain. He clutches it, and then a warm orange glow seems to emanate from him. And all of you regain up to half of your hit points.
Ooh. Thank you.
Except Crystal, who's at max, and Ravina, who's outside.
Well, someone has to go and keep watch of the prisoner and keep an eye out.
He's unconscious. He'll be fine. Speaking of which, we should probably bring him inside.
Yes, and then we'll go and get him and bring him and Ravina inside. If they're willing. Well, if she's willing. He doesn't have a choice.
Meanwhile, I asked one of the people to bring me some water and some wine.
Jeez. So I said up to half.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm at 12, so I got 6. I'll take it.
Yeah, 11, so I'll just put myself at 5.
I remain outside and I let Zen know that someone still has to keep an eye out because this is still too dangerous.
Did you say that again? That was really quiet.
I say to Zen that I will remain outside. Someone still has to stay on watch.
Alright, fair enough.
I still think that this is still too dangerous for us to go and stick around for.
Yeah, okay. You do what you gotta then.
I don't think Rathina wants to go in the church. Which is fair enough.
Fair enough. So, we sent you here. And, yes, we can attend to, suppose we can spare what little the church has. And some of the less shaken individuals are able to bring over a small rationing of, like, a small loaf of communal bread and a cup of water over for Tobias.
I use the water to wash out my wounds and bung on the bread and scoff some of the wine, communal wine.
Well,
They didn't give you any wine.
the bread might be big enough for your bed too.
Jeez, mate, low blow. Not that tiny. Oh, well, that's a big bloody loaf of bread at least, then, hey?
Yeah.
All
So,
right. Mhm.
Okay.
So I guess we should be taking them all back to the fort.
Do we have time for a long rest to recover our abilities or not?
the priest would advise against trying to stay here overnight, as more of them may come back. They'd all feel much safer in the keep, definitely.
Alright, well, after finishing off my meal and scoffing down some of the wine, I turned to the say, well, guys, pack what little you can. We'll escort you back to the keep. Only take the essentials, because we're going to be moving fast.
All right, yes, and quickly all the few belongings that they have with them are packed in order, and they all proceed to move back on to the keep. At which point, Zen gives Crystal a quick hug and informs her, "I'm sorry, but I can't stay."
You can't?
The others need me as well. They're somewhere out in this mess. I have to find them.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, God.
And he kind of puts his hands on your shoulders. We will see each other again. He kind of gives her a kiss on the forehead.
Aw.
May the winds favor you, Yvesi. Then he brushes off and vanishes out into the darkness. Now, as you all head towards the keep, I need you all to roll me perception checks.
Okay. Perception.
All that are coming out of the building, or all of us, period?
Knowing Larissa should be able to see right through us all.
Nah,
Holy
not
crap,
at
yeah.
all.
Just all of you, period.
Okay. There we go.
So you rolled
Nice.
higher than me.
Yeah, don't try that happen. Jeez.
Yeah. Jeez, Crystal rolling the high rolls this time. She's just like, is he still here? Is he still here? Aw.
Aww.
Zen's little fangirl. Alright, yeah, so as you make your way back to the keep, keeping your eyes peeled, the eyes in the sky, so to speak, in the form of Radina's Raven, aiding you on this journey back towards the keep, making sure that the rest of the townsfolk and the priest keep themselves as quiet as they reasonably can. You make your way back to the secret entrance. You don't see anyone along the way. Whilst there, taking a quick check inside, waving a torch around apprehensively to ensure there are no rats. Seems to be that the coast is clear. We all usher the townsfolk back inside, shutting the gate behind you. smashing it with the key as Castle and Escobar meets you at the gates of the key.
Awesome.
A bit of a wry smile beneath his beard, saying, "Well done. Oh, looks like it was a bit rough for you."
You may want to go and replace that gate at the tunnel entrance.
Aye. One towards the waterfront's been a bit pelted. On the outside, rain gets to it. Don't have that trouble with the inside one, obviously. Yeah. Look into getting that replaced once things die down a bit. And it looks to me, as he turns to, and I assume Tiny's the one carrying the prisoner.
Sure, yeah.
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 Got him by the scruff of the neck and just dragging him along the ground behind me.
Who's this then?
No, I tossed him at the feet of the governor. This be someone, the general. Found him besieging the church at the front. Him and a couple of his fellas.
You work fast. Good on you. Well, I'll inform the governor. Looks like we've got a bit of question to do. You're all welcome to stay if you'd like.
And Toby nods and just kind of walks by him and just collapses in the corner somewhere. Still a bit sore after a day being hacked at.
Yeah, and he just kind of moves him over towards the smaller empty cell in like the corner of the room, and then tells one of the guard to fetch the Governor Nighthill. It takes a better part of a few minutes, but he eventually does arrive. And they place him down in the cell. And are there any of you staying in the cell for the interrogation, or are you staying outside of it?
I'll stay in.
I think you collapsed.
Well, I was, and then I didn't collapse, but I was just kind of laying against the thing. But when I take him into the cell, I walk in, I kind of just stand in the corner.
I won't. I will go and rest, I think, while that's going on.
As will I, because honestly, I am absolutely famished, and I'm so beat as all hell.
I'm pretty good at my persuasion, so I can probably get extra information out of him.
Alright. Crystal, what are you doing?
I guess I'll stay out of it.
Okay. Alright, so Tobias, the governor, and the guard captain are staying in. Okay. The others are staying outside.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Say, for the interest of brevity, we'll pick up with the interrogation during the next session.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good, yeah.
That's fine.
Been going for 2.5 hours, it's about close.
Yeah, we managed through that pretty quickly, actually.
Considering how many battles we were engaging in,
Mm.
yeah, that was fast.
That was good.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I guess we're going to be calling it a night then.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Yeah.
Crimson want to change the scene.
Yes, I'm just getting things moved around.
I know, I'm busy doing what you're doing. I got a freaking fly flying around me. Go away. Ah, that was good.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
I hope everyone enjoyed watching as well. Those who are still there.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's good.
yes, a quick entrance and an exit for Syndrome Galvadier.
The heel's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like him.
Be honest, you like his sword more than him.
That too. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's a man of many talents.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, David. You still there watching? Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, for those wondering, the reason Crystal knows him so well is because Crystal and I actually played a campaign together before, and Crystal's using the same character in this campaign, and Zen was the character I used when we were both players. So they were friends beforehand, so I figured it would be cool to bring him in here.
Yeah, that was really cool.
So we'll
Plus,
be,
not gonna lie, you guys did need some help there.
Indeed.
will we be distributing experience this time or at the beginning of next time?
Yes. Yes, I will. And after all of that battling, I'm done.
Mhm.
See here. Okay. Okay. DM is doing quick math. Quick math is taking too long. DM is questioning why it's called quick math.
Meanwhile, I'll check the experience pool for a pulse. If I can grab some more.
That's adorable.
And thus you were attacked by a mind flayer.
Nah. Intellect Devourer. Much more fun.
Fair enough.
Do not question my compendiums.
And no references, I'm proud. Yes, I was trying not to mention. I think we had one at the start, but that's about it.
Cream Chris.
God damn it. Shh.
Yeah.
We went the whole street without anyone saying it. God damn it.
Cream Crest for Tiny.
Yeah. I saw that in the Discord.
In the Discord, yeah.
I was like, no one in the stream knows what Cream Chris is or Cream Tiny.
Oh, they do now.
Yeah.
Well, anyone that's still in the chat to go and enjoy it. So.
Oh god, there it is. Thanks, David. Thanks, David.
Each of you will be gaining 200 experience.
Woo! Do we level up?
At the end of your next long rest, you will be able to, yes.
Yay!
Ooh.
Okay.
Depends on how long's the interrogation going to go. Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll have to find out next session, won't we?
Yeah.
Yes,
Awesome.
so I would advise you all to take some time and consider what paths you want to go down. Crystal and Rathina, for the most part Rathina, but Crystal definitely has already chosen her path. Being a cleric, she had to do that from the beginning. But Tiny and Nana, you definitely have choices to make, because
Okay.
Nana, you will get a new spell and you will get to choose your circle,
Mhm.
or your druidic circle, which will help with your beast shaping, which you will also get access to different spells you may know or may not know, different abilities you can get. And Tiny, you will not yet choose your archetype, but you will be getting spells at the next level. So you'll have to go over those and see what you can get.
The spell of many
Getting ones.
hands.
Yes.
Spell of many hands.
The spell of pulse checking.
Oh.
The spell of many women.
Oh, I like that spell. That sounds good.
I thought you might.
Oh.
Well, technically, that's been cast on the party already.
Yeah, well, already succeeding.
Well, that was coupled by the spell of repulsion, so.
Yes, well, he's currently covered in blood of deterrence +2.
But his persuasion is out of the park, guys. I don't have Roll20 up. Oh, yeah, I do. But even with all them, let's have a look.
Yes. And Radina will have to be choosing Eldritch Invocations.
Yep.
Okay. Never mind.
That didn't work very well.
So we'll
No.
we'll definitely have to get together and see what you want here.
Okay.
Nice.
Next weekend we won't be able to do our D&D stream because Chris and I will be in Melbourne.
All right.
So yeah, at least that gives us a fortnight between now and the next stream to sort out what we're going to do with our level.
So
Good
Crimson,
usage
start
of the word
planning.
fortnight.
What was that? Sorry, Crimson?
So excellent usage of the word fortnight.
Fortnite. In 2 weeks' time.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Just
Awesome.
people say fortnight where I'm from, and when they mean a night.
Okay. Well,
It just irritates me.
I need to go back to cosplaying. So, and get that
And
done.
I need to get sleep.
You need sleep because it's late to you. And Crystal. Elena.
And
Yeah.
I need to go back
She's
to
an hour.
finishing watching Lost in Space. So many
Yes,
episodes, so
and-
little time.
Yes, and you should probably check on your shipmates.
Yeah, I probably should do that, hey.
Alright.
Oh,
Thank you,
I've got
everyone.
15,000 gold. I'm good.
Well done.
Shame that doesn't carry over into this game.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for the next one.
Alright, see you guys.
So everyone,
Take
thanks for
care.
watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.